Ephraim surrounds me with lies, and the house of Israel with deceit. Yehudah still rules with God and is faithful with holy ones. Ephraim is chasing the wind, pursuing the wind from the east. All day he piles up lies and desolation. They make a covenant with Ashur while sending olive oil to Egypt. Adonai also has a grievance against Yehudah. He will punish Yaakov according to his ways and pay him back for his misdeeds. In the womb he took his brother by the heel. In the strength of his manhood he fought with God. Yes, he fought with an angel and won. He wept and pleaded with him. Then at Bet El he found him, and there he would later speak with us. Adonai Elohi Tzvaot, Adonai is his name. So you return to your God. Hold fast to grace and justice, and always put your hope in your God. A huckster keeps false scales, and he loves to cheat. Ephraim says, I've gotten so rich. I've made me a fortune. In all my profits, no one will find anything wrong or sinful. But I am Adonai your God from the land of Egypt. Again I will make you live in tents, as in the days of the established festival. I have spoken to the prophets. It was I who gave vision after vision. Through the prophets I gave examples to show what all would be like. In Gilead, is Gilead given to iniquity? Yes, they have become worthless. In Gilgal they sacrifice to bulls, therefore their altars are like piles of stones in a plowed field. Yaakov fled to the land of Aram. There Israel's slave to win a wife. For a wife he tended sheep. By a prophet Adonai brought Israel up from Egypt, and by a prophet he was protected. Ephraim has given bitter provocation, so the penalty for his bloodshed will be thrown down on him, and his Lord will repay him for his insult. When Ephraim spoke, there was trembling. He was a power in Israel. But when he incurred guilt through Baal, he died. So now they keep adding sin to sin, casting images from their silver. Idols they invent for themselves, all of them the work of craftsmen. Sacrifice to them, they say. Men give kisses to calves. Therefore they will be like a morning cloud, like the dew that disappears early, like chaff blown by wind from the threshing floor, or like smoke that goes out the window. Still I, Adonai, your God, from the land of Egypt, and you don't know any God but me, or, other than me, any Savior? I knew you in the desert, land of terrible drought. When they were fed, they were satisfied. When satisfied, they became proud. Therefore they forgot me. So now I've become like a lion to them, like a leopard I will lurk by the road. I will meet them like a bear whose cubs have been taken away. I will tear their hearts from their bodies. I will devour them up like a lion, like a wild animal ripping them up. It is your destruction, Israel, although your help is in me. So now where is your king to save you in all your cities? Where are your judges, of whom you said, give me a king and leader? I gave you a king in my anger, and in my fury I took him away. Ephraim's guilt has been wrapped up. His sin is stored away. The pain being born will come to him, but he is an unwise son. Time has come, and he shouldn't delay. There, at the mouth of the womb, should I ransom them from the power of Sheol? Should I redeem them from the death? Where are your plagues, death? Where are your destruction, Sheol? My eyes are closed to compassion. For though he flourishes among the reeds, or an east wind will come, a wind from Adonai blowing up from the desert, then his water source will dry up. Then his spring will fail. Will plunder his treasury, removing every precious thing. Shomron will bear her guilt, for she has rebelled against her God. They will fall by the sword, their little ones will be dashed to pieces, and their pregnant women ripped open. Return, Israel, to Adonai your God, for your guilt has made you stumble. Take words with you and return to Adonai. Say to him, Forgive all guilt and accept what is good. We will pay instead of bulls the offerings of our lips. Ashur will not save us. We will not ride on horses, and we will no longer call what we made with our hands our gods. For it is only you that the fatherless can find mercy. I will heal their disloyalty. I will heal their disloyalty. I will love them freely. For my anger has turned from him. I will be like dew to Israel. He will blossom like a lily and strike roots like the Lebanon. His branches will sprout out. His beauty be like an olive tree, and his fragrance like the Lebanon. Again, they will live in his shade and raise grain. They will blossom like a vine, and its aroma will be like the wine of the Lebanon. Ephraim will say, "What have I to do with any more with idols?" And I answer, affirm him. I am like a fresh green cypress tree. Your fruitfulness comes from me. Let the wise understand these things, and let the discerning know them. For the ways of Adonai are straight, and the righteous walk in them. But in them sinners stumble.